Well, hi there, class. I hope you all are doing well. Today we're going to be talking about something that I think you'll find very interesting. It's a brand new clef, guys. And as you saw already from our title sequence, it's called the bass clef. Pretty... Fish? Seriously? It's not the bass clef. It's called the bass clef. I know it's spelled the same, B-A-S-S, but it's pronounced bass. Got it? Okay. Anyway, let's get on to some more. Let's talk about the bass clef. I think the most... Again, not the bass clef. The bass clef. Oh. Alright, folks. Sorry about that. Before we talk about the bass clef, I think it's important for us to review the treble clef. The clef we already know. You guys know how to draw one of those, so why don't you help me? Let's use some sound effects and draw a really good treble clef. Ready? Go! Whoosh! Doo! Boing! You know, I didn't really hear your sound effects. I'm sure you did them, but you know, it's on video, so could you do it again for me and make sure you really make them really loud this time? Ready? Go! Whoosh! Doo! Boing! And we all learned ways to remember the lines and spaces. You'll recall we came up with lines. Every good boy does fine. Every good boy is fine. Yeah, that's alright, I love that song. Anyway, and then we figure out the spaces too. F-A-C-E, face. Yep, you've got it down. And we even learned the other name of the treble clef. Is there somebody out there who thinks they can tell me the other name of the treble clef? Yeah, you, third chair, second row. Go. I have no idea if someone raised their hand or not. I'm assuming you know the answer. Yes, it is the G clef. I'll pretend like you told me the right thing. It's called the G clef, folks. And this clef is the up-high clef. It's the one that plays all the high notes. Well, time to move on. Let's talk about our new clef, our low clef. It's called the bass clef, folks. And here's what it looks like. Pretty cool. Everybody say, pretty cool. Ready? Go. Awesome. Alright, there are 3 steps to drawing a really good bass clef, folks. Step 1. Boing. Try it. Ready? Go. Boing. Step 2. Whoop. Ready? Go. Whoop. Step 3. Toot toot. Ready? Go. Toot toot. Alright, let's try all 3 of those in a row, and let's draw a really, really good bass clef. Ready? Go. Boing! Whoop! Toot toot! Yeah, nice work, folks. There's a couple things that have to happen for it to be a bass clef. You see, a bass clef's other name is the F clef. Because the boing and the toot toots both surround F. And it started out a long time ago as a big fancy cursive F like that. So, if that's F, and our boing and toot toots are on that, we can figure out all the other notes of the staff, just using your music alphabet. We go backwards in the alphabet, and we know that E comes before F, D before E, and you can keep going, C, B, A, and G, and we go forward, G, A. I know it's weird, right? This is the F clef. It has 2 G's. And if you look at the treble clef, the G clef, it has 2 F's. I think they were just trying to confuse us. I'm sorry. Alright, well, let's come up with some easy ways to remember these lines and spaces, because we've always got to have easy ways to remember stuff. So let's look at the spaces first. You'll notice A, C, E, G. Alright, so a good way to remember the spaces, A, C, E, G, is all cows eat grass. Say that. Ready? Go. All cows eat grass. Or, another personal favorite, all cars eat gas. Say that. Ready? Go. All cars eat gas. Or my personal favorite, just say Ace. G. My favorite way to remember it. Everybody say that. Ready? Go. Ace. G. I think you've got it. Alright, let's look at the lines now. You notice our lines are G, B, D, F, A. Pretty easy way to remember the lines. Let's move over here just a little bit further. And let's look at the lines now. G, B, D, F, A. My favorite way to remember these lines is to look at this picture. And I'm sorry if you've seen it before, and I'm a horrible artist. Please don't make fun of me. Hopefully you notice that that's an airplane. I know it's an ugly airplane, I'm sorry. And yes, that is a great big duck in that airplane. And my favorite way to remember the lines is great big ducks fly airplanes. Great big ducks fly airplanes. You could choose any that you want. You can remember good boys do fine always. I don't like that one because it sounds too much like every good boy does fine. Or you could do Grandma bakes donuts Friday afternoons. Garbage bags don't fly away. Girls buy diamonds from Africa. Any of those will work, or you can make up your own if you want to. As long as you remember, all cows eat grass, and great big ducks fly airplanes, or some way to remember them, you're going to do super well on our next assessment, which is all about the bass clef. I tell you what, before we go, let's do one quick review with our hand staves, everybody. Get your hand staves out, and let's review the lines of the bass clef. You know what? I should probably move my ring. Because the treble clef circles G like my ring does, but the bass clef circles F, so I'll move it up here. All right, lines of the bass clef. Ready? Go. G, B, D, F, A. Spaces. Ready? Go. A, C, E, G. Let's try those lines one more time. G, B, D, F, A. Ready? Go. G, B, D, F, A. Spaces. Ready? Go. A, C, E, G. All right, folks. Work hard. Why don't you do some practice on that awesome bass clef? Have a great day, everybody. No, it's not bass. It's bass. It's bass, everybody. You gotta get it right. It's bass.